before I go into my specialization, I'll talk about the generalization. The way I understand the world, how we all understand the world, is individual. It's all based on our life experiences and whatnot, and also what we're taught, the knowledge of the system, the systems. See, we are multifaceted, multi-layered beings. We are this beautifully designed, and I say designed for a reason, because the mathematics of it, because of the structure of everything, from how we flow in the world to our individual cells and the atoms within those cells, and it is, and those like subatomic particles, right, and the space in between. All of it is orchestrated in such a way to keep us in flow or in contradiction, and the ranges in between with this. Okay, so when I go in, I imagine, right? Because the mind itself, if it's not seeing, it's imagining. So a majority of what's going on, especially since we all need sleep per day, is a period where our mind is just allowed to imagine. Now, imagine the heart. The heart beats. Imagine the heart cell. The heart cell grows, divides, becomes something toxic, or becomes and stays healthy at its optimal. We have the ability with our mind to control or to let free. We can think stringently, or we can grow, right? Stringently in the sense that this is how my mind works. This is how my mind works. Doesn't work at all. Always thinking of the short and the tall. Did I do the opposite? Never letting myself go too far into this radio show. I gotta let it go just a little bit. Gotta get down, let myself really feel this shit. Gotta let myself really know that I'm on the flow. If I wanna be here, then I will be. So la fa ti do. I got that mixed up, but baby, I know. I don't just believe, I don't fake to concede. Exclusive. For those of you who know the 808 Center, I'm just strolling around. This will probably be edited out. But hey, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Ooh, I'm feeling my. Cause you don't know about me. What? You don't know about me. I like to get muddy deep in the earth. Let myself give birth to another level. Cause I'm on that level. Shaving shit like sculpture. Everybody vultures on that deep blue mystery. Who am I? Tell me. I don't think you can. So be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Cool. It's like another curvy black chick running around. Getting stuff done. Say it now. I'm like, you want to be my friend? I know I don't know you, but I'm ready to get to know somebody like you. I know I don't know you, but I'm ready to get to know somebody like we. Okay, so back to life, back to reality, which is just reality, which is just the roots and leaves, which is just infinity, right? So as we grow and divide, or we die and divide, we're still in a state of always becoming more. And so the natural drive or striving to get to something more is, of course, our prerogative, right? It's my prerogative. Ooh, I'ma do what I wanna do. It's my prerogative. Hi, it's mine. Yeah. I think the deal is I'm a genius and I overthink things and I'm sensitive about my shit. So when you say shit to me and you ain't need to say it, or you get too aggressive, or you're too cold, or I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, I feel my heart opening up. I feel the space is connected. I feel like I have a niche perspective. I used to do it all the time, you know, rhyme for no reason, just because I got sublime, hitting down straight through my spine. I just want to drop it because I know it's all mine to give. It ain't yours to take. I'm growing larger. You just crumble and forsake a shit that you don't even really carry. Shit you don't even need to carry. Let it go. That shit's too hairy. I just want to sit and eat cherries under a tree with my cute ass, with my smart ass baby. Cute smart baby. I'm gonna just take the word ass out, but everybody's got their ass out unless their spine is drooping in pelvis. There's so many homeless people in mine. They used to ship their homeless here. It's actually easy to come here and live on these streets. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not sure, but I do know that unfortunately, because it's not even just white. Okay, there's an imperialistic nature and there's why did we create that type of power dynamic, right? Where we have people that want to control and rule. I was like, that's the biggest hole I've ever seen. Of people that want to control and rule other people. And to be pelvis. Shake that tailbone, curl it under. Shake that tailbone, curl it under. Shake that tailbone and stretch out that back. Oh man, that one exercise. To be fair, I guess I do have that with my child. And, you know, it's a plus and a minus. A plus because I gotta keep him safe and for some reason help integrate him into society, sort of, you know, because there's code of conduct, there's rule, there's personal space, but it's all through self-awareness, right? So everything I'm doing is about self-acknowledgement and self-awareness, and also valuing priorities. So we all don't have the same priorities. Sometimes we just can't think the same. We're not meant to be. All these conversations I've started and going to drop back in. Okay, so the point of this video was about being, understanding, viewing the world, our nature in it, our physiological makeup, our mental, emotional makeup. We haven't even tapped into what the spiritual makeup is. But eventually we will, because that's what all the essence of you having this conversation is. Now, whether you're numbed out to it because you think of the body as an animate corpse, I guess you could say, and you're just dressing it up, you're just feeding it or getting it fit, or stretching its limits, or calcifying its bones through stillness. It's time to recognize this and let it go. Recognize this in the sense that there are people who refuse to wake up to their spiritual nature, just as there are people who deny that there are horrible political leaders, and just like people deny that no one could be corrupt in who owns a tech company. I guess I'm being kind of specific. But it's time that we actually speak up and do something about it, because they are using their dollar to manipulate us, but we are mindlessly giving those dollars away. So how do we step into keeping those dollars and keeping things, or growing those dollars in those communities? It's not even the dollar, it's the personal equity. Each human being is so valuable and so worth so much. And so since we're all here now, let's face up to that and make everyone's life better. So how do we make everyone's life better? We talk to each other. We communicate how we feel, at least in our own individual spaces. We set our boundaries, have our boundaries and set them. And be open to reflection. Be open to humor about yourself. If you can laugh at yourself, and not a self-deprecating way, but in a oh, I totally did that. I totally did that. I totally instilled that. So cute, that little sassy. I'm being driven back to you, and all I can do is say I love you. Oh, I'm being driven back to you. Spirit's got me, I wanna hug you. Oh, well, they taking over my body now. I don't even know how, I don't know how, but I'm still kicking in. 'Cause here I am singing and shit. You are my baby boo, my little darling dear. I have to give you all the smiles ear to ear, 'cause you deserve more than I could ever really give. But I've given you everything through the way that I sing songs to you, through the way that I drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. It's true. Oh my God. Just give everything for everything to you.